Hi guys, my name's Remy and I am a natural skincare enthusiast, advocate, and the owner of a natural skincare line, Bébé. And I have a cold, so this is fun. So my team is out for the day visiting some local vendors, so I wanted to try out some longer content video, talk a little bit about what I believe in skincare. No, okay, disclaimer, don't come for me. What works for everyone is different. When I speak about what works for me and what I believe and what I use in my products, everyone's skin is different. You've got to try this stuff out for yourself. You've got to figure it out for yourself. I only got here by figuring it all out for myself. So I just want to talk you through a little bit about what I do today because it's been a roundabout trip. I started as the daughter of a hippie and a painter, and my mom, after my dad passed away, my mom married a doctor. So I am the child who grew up with a super hippie naturopathic mother and a full-on Western medicine doctor. So I have this perspective that comes from being raised in a household where I heard the benefits of both, I believe the benefits of both, and I approach everything in my life looking for that balance between where technology can meet what's traditional, what we know is safe, what we know is sustainable. And that's where I'm at with the skincare line called Bébé that I launched last year, about a year and 2 months ago. Yeah, growing up, I used natural products on my skin. I didn't know there was anything but natural products. I thought Clinique, which I loved growing up, was very, very fancy. No shade to any of the girlies who grew up on Clinique. I loved it. I loved it so much. And then I got picked up as a model because that's a normal thing that happens to people when I was 22. And I got moved to New York City. I got to see absolutely everything that the fashion and beauty world had to offer. And I grew up on a ranch type of land, really quiet, didn't know anything about fashion. Seeing how beauty was approached in that world changed my life. I didn't know anything about makeup. I didn't know anything about skincare except what my mom taught me, which turned out, spoiler alert, was amazing. And I went straight in from little girl nobody to Calvin Klein model, and that changed my life dramatically. I was working with top hairstylists, top makeup artists, top stylists, top photographers. And I mean, I'm so lucky to have had that experience, but it taught me also how little I knew about contemporary skincare and contemporary fashion. So fast forward about 20 years, I have built a personal business and a personal brand on knowing the ins and outs pretty well of the fashion and beauty industries. And I've been doing marketing for other clean beauty and clean fashion companies, slow fashion companies, when I finally realized that I was tired of being the person in charge, doing marketing, of shaping their message about why they were only 96-98% natural, because that's great, that's a huge improvement. It's much safer than a lot of products, it's much cleaner than a lot of products, but I knew, because I grew up with it, that there is a way to do things 100% naturally. I do believe in reducing plastic as much as possible, and seeing some brands cite studies that saying post-consumer recycled plastic is safer for the planet. That just keeps plastic in circulation. I don't believe in that. There are a lot of things that I'm going to talk about that I don't believe that are simple, basic decisions that go into how I feel about natural skincare and about what skincare should be. Because the reality of it is that I got really into traditional high science skincare, and I did a lot in it for 20 years, and it left me with perioral dermatitis, a really out of whack endocrine system. My hormones were crazy. I had almost no testosterone. These are all things that can be linked to traditionally powerful ingredients in skincare. Not clean skincare. Clean is an empty term, by the way, but not all skincare, but a lot of skincare uses known endocrine disruptors that's gonna whack your hormone system. Things that are known to be harsh for skin, they use fillers that have nothing to do with your skin, that are just there for texture. And why? Why do you even want to pay for that? They use preservatives that can be dangerous to skin, and they use straight up petroleum, which is the same petroleum that is gasoline, like the fossil fuel thing we all protested about when that was trendy. We are using in our skincare and supporting in our skincare while we're battling against using it as a fuel and buying electric cars. So there's a disconnect here. So we do things with no petroleum, no preservatives, yes it is possible, no synthetics at all, ever. Everything is natural. And none of the stuff you wouldn't want. It's very straightforward. So I'm not gonna walk you through my line today. I don't wanna be like, I'm here to sell you things. I just wanna get myself out there because filming is scary. Filming without a director is terrifying. Sitting in my house in the corner with my little lineup of everything I'm working on, I thought I might like talk about what I'm working on and talk about what I'm excited about that's coming soon, but I'll leave that for another day. I think it's enough for you guys today to just hear a little bit about where I come from. And yeah, I'm tall, I'm skinny, I'm very white, I'm super thin. There's a beauty standard I uphold, don't I know it? I've benefited so much from it. It is the only life I know, and it's where I speak from as my experience, but that's all I got. That's all I got, and I want to make things that work for everybody. As many people as possible, I want to make these things available to. So yeah, sometimes when I'm talking, it's gonna only be available from that perspective. Cool, that's cool. Don't come for me for being who I am. If I'm leaving you out, tell me. If you have a point of view that I need to hear, tell me. If you love what we do, cool, I really want to know. And if you've tried what we do and don't love it, I really want to know that too, because I want to make things better. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to everybody hear more. I'm looking forward to doing so much more in this space. And I really look forward to dropping a couple first videos about some of the key ingredients that we use instead of some of those more popular synthetics that I think you're going to be excited about. And maybe want to try mixing your own at home. I love that too. But yeah, let's learn together. Let's maybe make some products together. Let's keep talking.